Are you struggling with massive input lag and your frames dropping to like 80 and 90 when you have no idea what you have done to your PC? Well boys, if you watch this video till the very end and actually do the steps that I say very clearly, then boys, trust me, your frames will go back up to 240 frames pretty much no matter what graphics card you have. And also your delay will be so minimal, you'll be wondering how on earth, Gingy, have you done this? Well boys, I have gotten these tweaks from pro tweakers that they have given me, and I paid them for this service, but they are telling me that I can give it to all of you for free, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. So boys, please like and subscribe on the video, leave any comments if you have any questions and I'll get back to every single one of you. But without a further ado, let's get straight into this tweaking video. Okay, the first step of the video is I just want to explain to you why you have so much delay and your frames keep on dropping, and that is because there is so much strain on your CPU that you don't actually know about, and I will show you how much strain there is on your CPU. So the first thing I want you to do is right click on the bottom taskbar and press on Task Manager. This will pop up. Click on Performance CPU. Right here, this is the page you are looking for. I have processors on 166. Boys, the lower the number, the better your games will run. The lower the number, the less strain on your CPU. Some people I know have 210, 220, and after these tweaks they drop down to 90, 100, which is the optimal range. And by the end of this video, when I restart, in my opinion, it will be around 90 to 100, which happens every single time. And for my example, I have a Ryzen 7 5800X3G, which is a very good processor, and these processors are way too high. So the first step on how to bring this lower is to go on Startup whilst you are on Task Manager. Right here, these are the apps that right when you turn your PC on, no matter what, they automatically turn on. You do not want apps to automatically turn on in the background without you even knowing, because Unite is enabled for me. You need to disable it. Every single thing here you have to disable. Skype, I've never even used Skype. That is one example that is putting strain on my PC, which I don't even know about. So Skype getting disabled. Spotify opening right when my PC turns on. Startup impact is on high. Boys, this affects my CPU so much. Obviously, if you want to turn it on manually, that's fine, as long as you know it is on, that is completely fine. As well, Google Chrome opens, that is a massive one as well. Make sure you disable every single one here, and already your processors will be down when you restart. I know all of you are going to be thinking right now, but Gingy, it hasn't changed one bit. These tweaks only work when you fully restart your PC. Okay, on to the second part. We can close Task Manager now and go on to Game Mode Settings. You have to search it in this search bar right here. Click on Game Mode Settings. When Game Mode is on, Windows optimizes your PC for play. Of course, all of you are going to be straight on to turning this on, but in most cases, you will not want this on. If you have a good PC, for in my opinion, a Ryzen 7 or above, so Ryzen 7 or Ryzen 9, you can have this on, as it does cause a bit of strain on your PC. But if your CPU can handle it, that's completely fine, have it on. If you have a Ryzen 5 or Ryzen 3, in my opinion, turn this off. I know how that sounds, but it does cause strain on your CPU, and if you have a Ryzen 5, it cannot handle it. If you are unsure, please do let me know in the comments on your CPU and GPU, and I get back to every single one of you. I do this in most videos. I always respond if you guys are confused about any single step throughout this video. Whilst we are on this page, on the gaming section, head over to Game Bar. Game Bar has to be off. I know some of you do use this to clip your games. Well boys, trust me, this brings your input lag on so much. And if all of you are thinking, how on earth do I clip stuff then, Gingy? Well boys, download GeForce Experience. Downloading GeForce Experience, you can also clip stuff from there, and that is made for gaming. This, I know it says Game Bar, but this is not made for gaming. Have to turn this off. Instead of this, download GeForce Experience. It's a much better application. As well, going on to captures, this is constantly recording in the background. Like I said, GeForce Experience is much better. Turn this off, turn the recorded audio off, and for example, right here, it is recording for 2 hours at a time. Imagine how much strain is on your PC whilst doing this. That is absolutely crazy. Once we're turning this off, we can finally close this, and that is that tweak also done for this video. Okay, for our next tweak, we're going to be optimizing our CPU right when it starts up. To do this, go onto the search bar again, search System Configuration. Click onto this page will pop up. General Boot Services Startup. Boys, you don't want to click any of these, just click onto Boot, and again, there's boot options. Some of you may have some of these ticked, but do not change any of these, no matter if you think it's good or bad. This will mess up your PC if you tick any of these that aren't meant to be ticked. Instead of this, go on to Advanced Options, Number of Processors. Some of you, by default, will be on 1. That means 1 out of 16 of your processors in your CPU is working. Obviously, that is not good. If you click on 16, the maximum amount you can, that is 16 times faster than you had before at 1. So make sure you tick this number of processors. For me, I have 16. Some of you may have 8. Some of you may have 12. Click the maximum amount you can. For me, 16. Don't click any of these. You want these to be unticked. Maximum memory is unticked. Click on OK once you clicked all of that. Click that. Click Apply. And OK. Again, you don't want to mess up with any of these. Don't tick them, don't untick them. I know many PC tweakers do say change all of this, but Windows has fully optimized this, like they should do. Press OK. Now we're done with that tweak. For our next tweak, we're going to be speeding your Wi-Fi up. If your Wi-Fi sped up, obviously your input delay is much less. To do this, go onto the search Control Panel. This will pop up Network and Internet. You don't want to click this top one. Instead, click this bottom one. Now, here's your internet. Wi-Fi EE is for mine, for example. Click onto that. Now, this will pop up. Properties on the bottom one. And you want to make sure Internet Protocol version 6 is unticked. I know, this is the latest version of Internet Protocol, but this is actually much slower than version 4. Version 4 has been out so much that Windows itself has optimized this so much that it is genuinely faster than version 6. I know most of you may be like, Jinshi, this is not a good idea. Trust me, the PC tweakers that are professional, it is their jobs, they say to turn this off. Once you have just got this ticked, click onto Properties and you want to follow this DNS server address. I know some of you do think this causes more input delay. Trust me, it does not. I've tried this so many times with so many DNS servers. This is the fastest one you could possibly get. So in preferred DNS server, you want to click 1111. Alternative DNS server 1001. That is it. Make sure you don't do it automatically. It connects to your closest one, which usually isn't the fastest one. This is the fastest DNS server you could possibly connect to. Once you've done this, make sure this is unticked. Press OK and make sure you do press apply. Most people do forget to press the apply button. Once you're done with this, we can close that. Your input delay will be so much less. Your Wi-Fi is going to be so much faster, and that is that tweak done. On to the final tweak of the video. Many of you forget to do this step pretty much every day. I do this every single day, is what you're supposed to do. So on your keyboard, press Windows R, Run will pop up. I've said this in previous videos, so many of you have so many files in here. Press in here Temp, just type Temp in the Run button, just press OK. This will pop up. These are all your temporary files that your PC no longer needs, and you can delete them. It is completely fine to do. This will not mess up your PC one bit. It's just loads of binary codes that your PC no longer needs. It's just complete trash, putting strain on your CPU in the background. Once you've highlighted all of them, right click on your mouse, click delete. This will pop up. This will 100% pop up, and that is completely fine. If it does, click the tick button in this checkbox, press on skip. Again, you're going to have to keep on doing it until it just keeps going away. There will most likely be 3 or 4 files left in this. You can no longer delete anymore. That is completely fine. Already strain is released from your CPU. Once you're done with this, close this, but again, press Windows R. This time, instead of just writing temp, you're going to write %temp%. These are even more temporary files in the background of your PC that it no longer needs. You can delete it all. So same as last time, I have 42 items here which are just unnecessary. Highlight them all, right click, delete. Remember, this will pop up, tick the box, skip, and same thing. And now these are the files you can no longer delete, which is completely fine. And the main part of this that literally everyone has forgotten. In my last video, all of you commented how many items you had in your recycling bin. Some of you had 500, some of you had 1,000. I saw someone with 15,000 files in his recycling. Make sure you head over to your recycling and delete every single thing here. This is so much of strain in your PC that you have completely forgotten about, as you thought just deleting it would be fine. But in fact, you have to head over to recycling bin and delete it from here as well. Make sure you do that, click OK, and there it is, all gone. Make sure you do comment how many files were in here, as I want to see who has the most files. Once we're done with that, our PC is now tweaked to the maximum capability. Once you're done with that, restart your PC like I will do now, and then we're going to go over Task Manager performance and see if the processors are lower. And if they are, please do like and subscribe on the video, as they take so much time, so much knowledge to bring out to you guys. Let me restart my PC now. Okay, I have just restarted my PC freshly. One step to see if this has worked before you actually click on processors is if you head over to this bottom right and click on this up arrow, and hardly anything should be on. If that is the case, most likely this tweak video has helped you. So to make sure of this, head over to Task Manager, and remember, we want to be in the ideal range of 90 to 100, and there it is, 98 processors. Now it is from 160. At the start of this video, I had 166. Now it is almost halved. That proves that this tweaking video has 100% improved my input delay, and there is nothing that you can say about it. Boys, I hope you liked this video. Please do remember to like and subscribe. As you can see, it's still going down, but I will bring more videos out for you further on this week.